Hi everybody, today I am going to give you a short lesson on the Tai Chi stance. So I have some props here. Let's see if we can get her to focus in. She's going to be our lovely Tai Chi demonstrator today. And she's going to, sadly she doesn't have knees that bend, so we'll have to just kind of look past that. But she is going to get into her Tai Chi stance and do what most of us do, which is just stand on top of the earth. And so since her feet are touching the ground and she is standing on top, then what happens is her center of gravity is much higher. So because of that, she can be easily toppled over, or if I pulled on her, she can easily be pulled over. Now, what if, however, she was not standing on top of the earth, but rather sunk deep into the earth, and the earth was mud? So she starts sinking, and as she sinks, that mud starts to encase her, and she doesn't have to work so hard to stand. Keep in mind, she does have bent knees, and so we're going all the way as far as we can into that mud, and it's encasing her. And if we could, we would go all the way up to the level of the dantian, but this is not quite deep enough. So now here she is, and she can stand on her own, and she's not having to use any muscles really to stay upright. And not only that, but if I were to try to pull her out first, or rather topple her over, she's much more rooted. And if I wanted to pull her, I would first have to pull her up and out of that mud before I could topple her over. So the likelihood of me being able to pull her over is a lot less when she's sunk down into that mud. And so that's what I want you to imagine or feel in your Tai Chi stance. So shall we give that a try? Let's do it. Let's go ahead and get in our Tai Chi stance, shoulder width apart. And now I just want you to feel as though your feet are softening and melting into the earth, and the earth is becoming mud so that it's just wrapping your feet up. Don't worry, we're only going to go up to the dantian. And now that mud, you're sinking down into it. Doesn't mean you're sitting down further, it's just your mind. By letting go and letting that mud encase you all the way up to your knees, and now to your thighs, and up to the quad. And the more it's sinking down, the more you can let go of your muscles, because you don't have to work, just like she didn't, all the way up to the dantian. Nice. And now your upper body is the counterbalance, so it can elongate, the spine can elongate. It's like your upper body is filling with helium, and so it's light. So you have this contrast of the mud encasing you and this nice heavy feeling, and then the lightness of the upper and expansion of the upper body. So it's as though you're getting taller and taller. So you have this nice rooted feeling, but at the same time, if you needed to, you can move and you're light. So you have rooted. Now somebody, if they were to push on you, you can imagine that you're sunk into that mud and see how successful they are. Don't have them shove on you, but lightly. Or you can have them try to pull you. And the more they pull, the more you just sink down into that mud and see what that feels like. And then expand the upper body. Yeah. Very nice. So I hope that you can practice that a little bit, maybe 30 seconds a day. Just get in your Tai Chi stance and just sink into the mud, starting at the feet, and imagine that it's coming up and encasing you, and you feel so nice and deeply rooted, comfortable, not working very hard for your Tai Chi stance. Well, thank you for joining me for my short Tai Chi lesson. I hope you found this one, if nothing else, amusing and entertaining. Please go visit my website at taichisuzan.com, and I hope to see you in one of my live streaming classes. Have a great day.